Greetings, this is Chris from Tantalizing Tech. CES 2023 completed recently, and Lenovo has unveiled some really exciting and new tech. This particular episode will only focus on the new Lenovo Legion Pro 7i Intel laptop. Please stick around until the end to see if this laptop is tantalizing. But first, hit the subscribe button and leave a comment saying, I subscribed, and I will do my best to personally reply to as many comments as I can. As I mentioned, we will now discuss the Lenovo Legion Pro 7i Intel laptop. In terms of the Lenovo Legion Pro 7i Intel laptop, there's one color, and it's onyx gray. Also, for the Lenovo Legion Pro 7i Intel, there's up to 2 terabytes in two different slots, with 1 terabyte being in one slot and 1 terabyte being in the other, of M.2 PCIe NVMe Gen 4 SSD drives. Furthermore, in terms of display options for the Lenovo Legion Pro 7i Intel laptop, there's a 16-inch WQXGA 2560 by 1600 IPS 16 by 9, 240 Hz with variable refresh rate, 3 microseconds response time with overdrive, 100% sRGB. Sorry, that's RGB, 500 nits, up to VESA display with HDR 400 certification, Dolby Vision support, NVIDIA G-Sync support, TUV Rhineland certified, and X-Rite Pantone certification. For memory options for the Lenovo Legion Pro 7i Intel laptop, you can get up to 32 gigabytes, which is two sticks of 16 gigabytes, overclocked at 6,000 megahertz LPDDR5 memory. Furthermore, for the graphics options, you can have an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090 with 16 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory. There's also an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 option with 12 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory. Furthermore, there's an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 47 option with 8 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory. In terms of battery options for the Lenovo Legion Pro 7i Intel laptop, you can have a laptop with up to 99.99 watt hour battery, and this battery is rated for 8 hours. In terms of this picture, we have the port options for the left-hand side, the right-hand side, and the rear side of the laptops. In terms of the left-hand side, that's the picture on the far right. In terms of the right-hand side and the rear features of the laptop, that picture is actually on the left. And I'll walk you through the different ports. On the left-hand side, we have USB Type-C Thunderbolt 4 ports. And this is included if you include the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 47 option. Otherwise, you'll get the USB Type-C 3.2 Gen 2 ports and a USB Type-A 3.2 port Gen 1. Now, regardless of whatever display card you get, you will get the USB Type-A 3.2 port Gen 1. On the right-hand side of the laptop, we have audio ports, which is the headphone and microphone combination jack. In addition, there's an e-shutter button and a USB Type-A 3.2 port Gen 1 port. On the rear side of the laptop, we have the RJ45 network port for direct connectivity to the internet. In addition, there's the USB Type-C 3.2 Gen 2 port. There's an HDMI version 2.1 port for the fastest HDMI settings. Also, there's the USB Type-A 3.2 port Gen 1, which is always on. There's a USB Type-A 3.2 port Gen 1, and there's also a DC-in power port. In terms of the Lenovo Legion Pro 7i Intel laptop, this laptop weighs in at 6.2 pounds or 2.8 kilograms. As mentioned before, the Lenovo Legion Pro 7i Intel laptop comes with the 99.99 watt-hour battery, which lasts for 8 hours. In addition, this battery supports rapid charge. In terms of audio options, you get two 2-watt Harman super linear speaker system with smart amp and dynamic audio. Furthermore, you get a killer Wi-Fi 6E 802.11ax connectivity for wireless. Also, there's the Intel Wi-Fi 6E option, which is also an 802.11ax with a 2x2 array. In terms of Bluetooth options, this comes and actually starts with Bluetooth 5.1. So I believe you'll be able to also get Bluetooth 5.2. In terms of audio, as mentioned before, we have two 2-watt Harman super linear speaker systems and smart amp with dynamic sound. And you can see the display or the configuration options for the dynamic sound if you look at the laptop screen. In terms of processor options for the Lenovo Legion Pro 7i Intel, you could get up to an Intel 13th Gen Core i9 13900HX processor. You could also get up to an Intel 13th Gen Core i7 13700HX processor. In terms of the right-hand side of the laptop, we showed this earlier in another picture, but on the right-hand side, you get the audio, headphone, and microphone combination jack, an e-shutter button, and a USB Type-A 3.2 port Gen 1. This picture shows the back of the laptop, the underneath side of the laptop, and with the Lenovo Legion Pro 7i Intel laptop, it comes with vapor chamber cooling. Furthermore, we're looking at the left-hand side of the laptop, and we have the USB Type-C Thunderbolt 4 ports if you get the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 47 option. Now, with any other display option, including the excluding the GeForce RTX 47 option, you get the USB Type-C 3.2 Gen 2 port. And with all of the display options, including the GeForce 4070, you get the USB Type-A 3.2 port Gen 1. In terms of webcam, you get a 1080p camera with e-shutter and to-buy Horizon support. And to-buy Horizon is for eye tracking capabilities. There's also a 720p camera option with e-shutter and to-buy Horizon support, which again is eye tracking capabilities for your webcam. And now that we all have for Chris is this laptop tantalizing? And before we decide if this Lenovo Legion Pro 7i Intel is tantalizing, I want to remind you to subscribe if you feel that this video is tantalizing. Leave a comment saying, I subscribe, and I will do my best to personally reply to as many comments as I can. And now, the decision we've all been waiting for as to whether the Lenovo Legion Pro 7i is tantalizing. Can I have the ballot, please? And the verdict's in. This laptop is tantalizing. In the next tables, I will show you as to why I think why this laptop is tantalizing. In terms of tantalizing features for this laptop, it includes processor options like an Intel 13th generation Core i9 13900HX processor. It also includes an Intel 13th generation Core i7 13700HX processor. Furthermore, for webcam, this laptop includes a 1080p camera with e-shutter and to-buy Horizon support. And remember that to-buy Horizon support is for eye tracking capabilities for your webcam. Also, there's a 99.99 watt hour battery that's rated at 8 hours, and it also supports rapid charge. Furthermore, there is memory, which you get up to 32 gigabytes with two 16 gigabyte sticks, which is overclocked to 6,000 megahertz. In addition, it is the LPDDR5 memory. Now, in terms of the monotonous and unalluring features there, you can pause the video and review those for yourself. In terms of this laptop, other tantalizing features are the 16WQXGA 2560 by 1600 IPS 1610 240 hertz with variable refresh rate, 3 megaseconds of, microseconds of response time with overdrive, 100% sRGB, 500 nits, up to a VESA display with HDR 400 certified, Dolby Vision support, NVIDIA G-Sync support, TUV Rhineland certified, and also X-Rite Pantone certification. In terms of audio, there's two 2-watt Harman superlinear speaker systems and smart amps with Nahimic audio. There's also connectivity options for Wi-Fi, which includes the killer Wi-Fi 6E, which is 802.11ax, and also Intel Wi-Fi 6E 802.11ax in a 2x2 array. Furthermore, in terms of graphics cards, there's the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090 with 16 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory. Also, there's the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 with 12 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory. And there's the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 with 8 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory. In terms of other tantalizing features, this laptop comes with the fastest and greatest support for like 8K and 4K video, which is the HDMI version 2.1 port. In addition, this laptop has a USB Type-C Thunderbolt 4 port if you choose the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 47 option. Also, this laptop has an audio combination jack for the headphone and microphone. And you're like, Chris, why is that tantalizing? Well, a lot of laptop manufacturers are leaving this off of laptops. So you either have to carry around an adapter or use Bluetooth to connect a headphone and microphone. Furthermore, this laptop comes with 330 watt slim gallium, which is a GAN adapter, 330 watt slim adapter, or 140 watt slim Type C with power delivery adapter. In terms of storage, tantalizing features is up to 2 terabytes in a 1 terabyte by 1 terabyte array, M.2 PCIe NVMe Gen 4 SSD drives, and that's the fastest SSD drives that you could get now. Also, there's the per key RGB keyboard with 100% anti-ghosting. It also includes the LA2-Q artificial intelligence chip. In terms of cooling features, this laptop includes vapor chamber cooling. And for operating system options, you could choose between Windows 11 Pro and Windows 11 Home. I want to thank you again for watching Tantalizing Tech. I have been your host, Chris. In addition, I want to remind you to subscribe if you feel that this video is tantalizing. Leave a comment saying I subscribe, and I will do my best to personally reply to as many comments as I can. Wow, now that was tantalizing.